Or Zula, Ilath-Pal, Dunmer, Ashlander. No, I don't really know why I start all of them like that. Well, I kind of do. I started it because Zarek kind of does it, who did it in some of his previous playthroughs. What Nordic ruin is up here? But yeah, that was part of it. Sometimes he would just say his character's name, but then he would go into more detail, talk about their stats. We have a quick played. Magic do we want to focus on? I haven't had an Atronach spawn from this in a while. Checking.
It would seem that violence is our best strategic move.
Filthy sweat! Die, damn you!
Never learn as your decision. Enemies.
Shh.
Come on.
Watch where you are hitting Sarah. Die, damn you!
A wild horse is helping me. How lovely.
I am a
Let's get
force
this over
to be
with!
reckoned with.
You know what? Let me find this guy. Do some role playing with him. Didn't do a lot of role playing last stream. Okay, horse. Oh golly. Oh no. The game literally can't save. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to quit. Gonna have to quit. I literally saved though. First thing. But I'm going to have to turn off the VTuber model. I'm gonna have to quit turning it on. That is so sad. Let me just look at save games. It's not that much bigger. It really isn't. I am sad. Right, first thing I did upon loading, which I mean you can actually see before we even started the stream, this is where we ended things. But then you can see this quick save that I did. Like every time I load the game, I do a quick save to make sure it doesn't crash on saving. This is an entirely different crash that we're having, I think. I mean, maybe it makes sense that I should do the whole trick that I've done in the past. But I've never seen this happen before. Wonder if there's shenanigans with Skyrim and memory to where it only uses some of the available memory. And maybe the VTuber model is using that same group. I could potentially put it onto something else. I don't know. That is beyond my technical abilities. Like if I could put the VTuber model on URAM, I think that's a thing. I'm not very knowledgeable on computers. Oh, we're just gonna do another quick save. See if we crash there. If we do, then I'll probably just restart the stream once I get everything set up. I'll end this stream and then just do another one.
Is someone there? That's how it's done.
Oh golly, what is this? Weaklings.
What was that?
The power of Magnus is at my
Seeing
command.
that violence is our best strategic move.
Where is it?
Filthy sweat.
He was hiding in the snow.
The coward.
That was your decision.
Didn't even put up a proper fight.
What about this time? Okay, it must be a memory issue.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
Stop moving, troll. You're burning off all the fat.
Victory will be mine!
Come on, bro, you got in my way.
The time has come to feed my hunger
sweat.
once again.
Filthy sweat.
They're weak to fire. Quick, draw your
They
torch.
never learn, our enemies.
Do I want to go in this place? Well, first we're gonna wait for the save, definitely.
And now we speak in violence, the most honest tongue.
No, Da Umbra, it's just a horker.
Shadow hide you.
Did I switch places with it?
Let's get this over with! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with!
Strike me again, I dare.
This is the power of the Telvanni. Take that!
And my headset disconnected.
Victory will be mine!
reckoned with.
You won't get away.
All right. Let's wait for the save and then reconnect to my headset. There we go. Now let's try to do some role playing. Actually, I'll do the change after it gets set up. Do I want to explore this? Honestly, why not? Explore this. Do Perlina. Well.
So, Master Dagruan, what do you think of my spell Azura's Time?
I got caught trapped in pretty starlight. You got yourself a whiter cup to pour the same tepid wine. Slowing your frame while borrowing the world's stride is clever enough, and to mage, but your edges bleed when you turned. See the smear on the third step. You overstepped your own wake and nearly let the ribcage skewer your cuff. If you insist on wearing that blade, pair the dilation with a face date to breath before entry then a cutback on exit, or you will keep shearing your timing seam and feeding its hunger. Azura's little toy sings smooth until the cadence shifts, then they bite.
It looks strong, but he's right about the drift. Your left heel struck on your third pass before your ward caught up. I can anchor a responsive beat so the world doesn't snap back into you when you're phase. Do count on my signal, then turn on the offbeat. Also, when you accelerated, your breath changed pitch in the male hound.
written, I didn't factor in how my Daedric equipment would interact with it. But also, her name is just a name. The spell is derived from a Telvanni I met a while back. But yeah, the phase shifting needs work. The colors of the world shift whenever I cast the spell.
Names are bait, not meaning. Call it what you like. You are folding a thin membrane and dragging your kit through it. The Dritflakes remember motion. Your mail hums because it is answering a different bell than your flesh. Either damp the relics before you slip or lace a counter chime into the weave so their echoes don't claw at your heel. As for the colors, that is your eye falling behind your foot. You are outrunning your own chroma. Narrow the spectrum you sample when you cross or accept blindness and fight by pulse.
I can mute the mail's answer with a soft ward key to your inhale and give you a cleaner horizon. The color shift is useful information. Your sight is lagging a half beat. If you let me mark you with a Taline anchor at the wrist and throat, I can keep your senses and step in the same beat so you don't blue before you turn.
Wow. Would you look at that? It's incredible.
Let's think the change is over for a while. Anyways, who wants to explore this burrow? Maybe a word of power is in here.
Words are for throats, not stones. If there is a word here, it is pinned to an old quarrel and a bad oath. Pine, I will listen to the walls while you blunder at the doors. But we do not chase songs before we map the breaths. The rings in this place are already breathing out of time.
I'm in with discipline. We sweep left first, mark every pulse seam, and you do not touch carvings until I log the cadence. I'll set a soft ward on the mail and your wrist anchors now, then we move quiet. If the word wall starts to sing, we stop and count before you step up.
Count me in so long as we let the dead keep their furniture and I get first refusal on any cursed tiaras. I'll take point on traps, left-hand rule, thin ward, and if a droga decides to recite poetry, I'll edit him with extreme prejudice. Also, if that bow starts whispering sweet frost nothings, it goes in the pack, not my ribs.
Do you think there are skeletons buried right beneath our feet?
Come on.
Come on!
The power of Magnus is at my command. Let's get this over with! The power of Magnus is at my command.
No, I'm worried if I do Nightblade, I'll end up in the loading zone.
You won't get away.
Your wound seems serious. I feel like I just feel sweat.
Victory will be mine!
Your lives are forfeit, for this fight is over!
Filthy sweat.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
Filthy sweat.
Victory will be mine!
Won't get away.
Filthy sweat.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
That's one less thing to worry about.
Let's see if this can finish in 10 seconds. Save. They're going to be a save. Okay, well, guess we'll have a save by going through here. Still feel off about the whole V2 model not being around. Let's do crowd.
No room.
Finish what you started, fool, or you will soon enough.
Show me what you can do, mortal.
I'll teach you to pick on Bladevinder's mage.
Your soul is doomed now.
Are you prepared to die?
No one shall lay a hand on my beloved.
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
Yeah, don't kill me once she goes down.
Do your work. You're outmatched.
From
Takes care of
decay
that.
to dust.
I am the blade that will strike you down.
Neat. I can sell. Yep. In the loading zone. Oh well. I mean, I could telekinesis if I really wanted. Okay. No name for these?
What are these? They are like tiny wisps, but not quite.
Not wisps, jury beans. Little listening stones roll thin and fed on breath. Step wrong and they will carry your footfall to whatever Oldo sits beneath this ice.
They're key to cadence. If we match their roll and keep our hum low, they forget us. Do count on me, left, right, still, then I'll frost the edge of the nearest beat so it drifts off pattern instead of ringing.
So, no juggling the glowing marbles, got it. I'll keep... Thin Ward and Toe walk the offbeat. If one starts singing, I nudge it with the fork, not the blade. And for the record, whoever packed the bowling alley under the crypt deserves a stern letter. Jay Zargo, these will hear more than they see. Jay Zargo will hush our steps, damp the male's hum, and pinch the nearest bead with a breath of cold so it slides away.
I love the Jizargo bug. Alright, I guess I'll read the book.
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
Man in his throne, so should he be. Whale in the sea, still in the sun sky. Whale eat. I use the animation set.
This is a necromancer's paradise.
Nice, another claw to add to the museum.
Lovely, another key shaped like a tourist trap. I'll take a rubbing for the ledger before it mysteriously vanishes into Orion's happy clutches. Also, remind me to write the maker note about ergonomics. These are terrible for lefties.
Rubbing first, yes. Then we check the door rings for matching sigil. Squirrel often pairs whale equal dragon, but I want scuff confirmation before anyone turns a dial. And please keep the blade sheet while we handle mechanisms. The hunger tends to make hands heavy. Jay Sarko, Claude is good. Jor is better. Jay Sarko will map scratches and will rub on the rings, then call the order. If the wall hums or the beats roll back, we freeze and breathe umbrelliness count.
B. Four? They're four or they're three? Is this the exit? No, it isn't. All right, 85. Oh, this is 76. I'm getting a buff. My lock picking, so. Still got a ways to go, it seems. On. Oh, I'm saving. Can't say no to a save, so long as it actually does save. Still got more than 200 pounds. Birds. Need queens. Thought I didn't trigger traps. Thought I had the perk for that.
One, two, three, four, five. I count 5 of these tiny orbs following us now. And also not a single Draugr here.
5 is a quorum. Enough ears to carry a verdict if you give them a shout to church. Something here is listening through them and choosing not to wake the dead. Either it wants us deeper or it is measuring our discipline. Do not oblige it with a flourish. Keep your breath in and your blade asleep.
Agreed. They're shadowing our cadence, not our light. I'm shifting the anchor 1/2 beat lower so they trail, not lead. To count with me, left, right, still, then we step. If they bunch on a corner, I'll glaze the outside, beat so it drifts wide without ringing. And since no Draugr have answered, we stay hands off with pins and skip any tempting levers unless the claw demands it.
So the good news is we've got 5 new friends who adore our rhythm, and the bad news is they're the chatty type.
Okay, I am like questioning Rumarn's use of the word chatty. Because there's this unique noise going on here. So that's a very reasonable response, but the AI did not know that. Either A, it knew that a noise is created in this burrow, or it got it from something else that happened. Maybe the fact that I called it a wisp. But that seems too much. Let's see, we've got snake, wolf, moth. I've forgotten. Snake, wolf, moth. Snake. SWM. SWM. SWM.
All right, we made it to the puzzle door. The claw says snake, wolf, moth, top to bottom. I'll start entering it into the door.
Stop 1 breath. Scuff skin from snake at the top, yes. But center ring shows fresh drag on the wolf, notch and a nick at muff low. Your order reads clean. Do count with me while you turn so the beats don't sing.
I'll hold the thin ward and watch the jury marbles. If one starts to gossip, I'll nudge it wide with the fork. You get the honors on the key, Archmage, nice and quiet. Jazar, go, on your turn, breathe left, right, still. Top ring now. Good. Middle, sir. Low. Jezarko will listen for the catch. If the door hops, we wait for the long breath before you set the claw.
Turn on the offbeat.
Over here!
Stop fighting so rough!
You dare face me, the immortal sword?
Now you burn, Fetcher.
We cleanse the world of decay.
Can I help you?
Well, this is fitting for him to have. Interesting. Oh, now it opens.
Interesting, very interesting.
And beyond this door is new display cases. Look at this armor set. Orion will love this.
That is either a handsome suit of history or a very persuasive cuss wearing pauldrons. I'll give it a sniff and a tap before we let Orion start composing the placard in his head. If it
Let me
puts it
ward it
right in the
first.
crate, not on your shoulder.
I'm king for Oldo, sweat and bind lashed. If it hums when I lay the film, it stays wrapped until the Arcanium bench. I'll log fittings, rivet pattern, and send for provenance. No one tries it on, not even for a laugh. Jezarko will check seams and underplates for tucked notes or nasty surprises. If there is blood, salt, or juniper ash, we bag it separate. Also, Jezarko claims the right gauntlet if it tries to bite.
Armor remembers posture.
Alright, let's end this conversation. So one, it gets saved, and two, so we can hopefully next roll, Jezarko works. It put us a bit closer. So let's find out what's over.
I know you are having fun. Standing around out here, but I am freezing my behind off.
I will never back away from the challenge.
Victory will be mine!
Yeah, you guys deal with that. Oh wait, is that a dragon somewhere? Is he going to come back?
Take that! Now you burn, Fetcher. Let's get this over with!
Oh.
Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Take that!
Ow.
Filthy sweat. Now you burn, Fetcher. Filthy sweat. Victory will be mine! Die, damn you!
It seems Trevor has found.
Let the cold consume you.
It's a shame I have to consume your soul, but you chose this fate. You won't get away.
Alright. Another dragon dead. Who's this guy down here? Ah.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Why can't I seethe?
Beware when dealing with the Sigix, mortal.
Victory will
They
be
are
mine!
dismissive for a reason. The old ways may...
Something's up.
not align with your morality.
Die, damn you!
All right. Right, now let's check out this thing. Also, let's heal.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
Oh, this is a friggin'. We're walking.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Does this not? Oh, yep, it does add to the museum. I want that. Oh. No animation. Nice.
You picked a bad time to go. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
Who's the better archer?
Hey, is someone there?
You keep your distance with that magic.
Such is the power of the written word.
Who are they in combat with? And why am I losing health? Oh, because it's morning.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
You can't win this.
Victory will be mine! This is the power of the Telvanni.
Alright. Let everybody to
If
relax.
anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Ankano is dead, and yet the Sijiks take your boon. In the end, you were their pawn.
Rumorin said that. How unoriginal of you. Right, how many books do we have in here? That I haven't read. Quite a bit, it looks like. Oof. Oh, locate object would have been handy to have earlier. that's a decent amount. But I want to do some role playing while we wait for night.
A word of advice. If you know not the difference between alteration and illusion, you will never craft a spell of either school.
Yes. All right then.
How was that? Did I sound convincing?
You sounded very convincing, Zula. Clean cadence, just enough grit, and you never overplayed the knife under the table. The banker comes off helpful, not complicit, which is exactly what we want. To small refinements before we let it loose.
Okay, I'm just noticing that it said Ilana picked up victim token. Victim.
Yes.
Yes, give me your refinements and we'll test it on the faculty here in the college.
First, anchor the helpful bit to something boring so it feels true. Have him refer you to a mundane clerk or a receipt counter at Radiant Raiment for bits and pieces, not a shadow broker. Keeps his hands clean and makes the story harder to poke. Second, shave one flourish.
Understood. Let's wait for them to wake and check in on them.
Good. I'll brew tea and copy the clean version while you pace it once more. When they're up, we start with Colette and Tolfdir. Practical ears first, then you add less so the wording is tight before he hears it. If anyone asks for a name you didn't offer, deflect to the boring clerk and move on. And if a story starts to grow teeth, I'll cut it with a warded cough.
Probably only gonna like roleplay the conversation for just Tolfdir. I need to set her to follow me.
Yes? Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Greetings are stupendous. I hope you did not cause too much collateral damage in procuring these. Wonderful. Be sure to check with Colette if you have any injuries.
Eh? Can I not grab the page?
Until next time.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Did not.
Ready to get moving?
This does not seem to be the right page. Be careful with illusion mages. Things are not always what they seem. Until next time.
This.
May I help you, Archmage? I've heard whispers of more of its work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Eleanor, the library
Assorted
is in
books,
disarray.
scrolls. I'm sure you'll find
Books are
something
strewn
useful.
about here and there. It makes it impossible to determine if a book's been checked out.
Yep. Oh, these sell for 2 apiece.
Fight well.
I'm sorry. It's just the professors come in.
Where's the professors? You go outside just to bring them inside. Let's see if standing outside long enough got them to start coming over.
I just love this story. The passion.
No, she does not like the the sermons of Vivek.
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
Go to 25. Any that belong in the museum.
Winter. Old. An entire city left to rot. Its people no more than
I thought more
mindless
students would
wraiths.
come here to train.
Cross and lose. Oh well, we'll shift to the role-playing strategy a bit.
Is there something else you need? This place is so quaint. I wonder how I can make it more grandiose. This place is so quaint. I wonder how I can
On a
make it more
smaller scale,
grandiose.
the college serves the young and curious mind, providing a base which he can develop and educate himself on his own.
Mind destruction. 9. For a spell like that, that's high enough, I'd say. Sure.
Out with it, fool.
Okay. Let's focus now on role playing.
On a larger scale, the college is an
Darn, it seems the
institution for
faculty
lesser
are all in a
talents,
meeting with the
a
jar.
carrier of
Probably
future
for the
priests and
best.
battle mages.
Probably for the best, yes. Gives us time to tighten the edges and not improvise in a hallway. Say, let me see that bow of breath. Good pull. The drain is honest but noisy. We'll stow it for the guild and keep your hands free.
I get items mailed to me from supposed lovers ever since I arrived in Skyrim. Are you the one sending them to me, my love?
No. If I send you something, you'll know it's from me. A neat label, a clean note, and it won't arrive with perfume and bad poetry. Those parcels reek of fishing lines and borrowed coin, and sometimes a Deidre cook. Tell me what turned up and from where.
There's like no good tables anywhere. Screw it. Nina, where are you?
Don't worry about it, love. Besides, I want to use this time for us to examine these artifacts of the anticipations. Give me your full thoughts.
All right. One at a time with rules. Hands off until I say, and if anything hums wrong, we bag it and step back. Bold brand, beautiful work-hungry edge. He wants duels and clear lines, not back alley work.
Trying to think of a Morrowind reference. It sounds surely way more than 23.
But it's heavy as a Nyx hound. I'm not that good yet with greatswords.
Then we don't force it. Gold brand's a promise, not a crutch. We catalog it, ward the scabbard, and schedule drills later with a blunted twin so you learn. It stands without feeding the real thing. Set gold brand aside.
All right, and we're about the shield fear struck. Your thoughts?
Set it on the table, face down a breath. Good. Fearstruck carries a presence old, theatrical, meant to turn a line before steel ever meets steel. Useful, but it cuts both ways. If you lean on it, you start choosing fear over craft, and that's a road Mephala would mock.
I had to get some water.
Then we have Bolthe's walking stick. It can summon a hunger or shoot fireballs.
Keep it pointed at the wall, not me. The walking stick is a Darren lacquer. Hungers are spiteful and literal. They eat more than enemies if you get sloppy.
And then we have Lyris' dagger. It is designed to pierce dragon scales efficiently.
Short, fast, and honest work then. Lyris' dagger is a purpose blade, excellent at one thing, mediocre at the rest. You bring it out when a dragon's grounded and you've already taken the wing. You do not wear it to brawl in an alley.
Lastly, the best blade of all, the ebony blade. You are well acquainted with how this blade works. You saw me shove this blade in Ammon's gut. Oh, and he corpse was used to summon Bothea herself.
I remember every heartbeat of that night. I remember the way your voice sounded, and the taste of metal in the air. And I remember deciding then that I would not let that blade choose who you are. Here's what I will say plainly.
Yes, my love.
We bind it or we bag it, and it does not eat anyone you call friend, ally, student, or kin. If you insist on carrying it, it stays sheathed through our doors, through the college, and anywhere we teach. If its whisper colors your choices, you hand it to me, and we lock it until your head is clear. If you need a blade, you have others.
I hope you can keep me to that, my love. I am honored to be chosen by the anticipations, but I still long to be an own person, not a pawn.
Then let me help you stay your own person. I'll be your line and your mirror. Two anchors here and now. You name who is off limits, our circle, the college, innocence, and you name when you'll hand me the blade if it starts to steer you.
You are so smart and lovely, let's relax the rest of the day. We have plenty to do tonight.
Good. Tea notes and no errands. I'll set a soft word on the door. You pick a book that isn't trying to eat its reader, and we'll argue footnotes until dusk. When it's time to move, I'll wake you with a kiss and a clean plan.
Let's not go. That's fine. I'm gonna say something like just reading.
The books that try to eat back are the best. The scholar Kirkbride has written many such books.
I'll read him with you, but not on an empty stomach and not without a bookmark ward. You pick the page. I'll keep the margins sane and the room steady if the letters start to crawl. And if it asks for blood, it gets tea instead.
Alright, and that's where we'll call things. Sleep for like 2 hours. I just have to go the full 3. It made a note about the victim token. Need you. Just reading over the summary. Group follow.
I've got your back.
We do that. Rehearsed rumors about Mr. Aidwatch. B'Elanna praised Zula's delivery. Plan to test the story on college faculty, starting with Colette and Tolfdir. Once the meeting with the Jarl. Yeah. That's odd. Once the meeting with the Jarl ended, Zula armed up. Found the delay. I did not say that a meeting with Jarl. I said the faculty were in a meeting. Then Zula armed up. That must be a reference to her getting the bow. And asked about mysterious lover gifts. B'Elanna denied sending them and warned of possible traps. Zula produced significant artifacts. We already had them. Ran the Ebony Nade, Boethiah's walking stiff, Eurystheus' dagger, and the shield Fearstruck for examination. Zula accepted B'Elanna's warnings, reaffirming her desire to remain her own person, despite reverence from the anticipations, and the pair agreed to spend the day quietly together with tea, notes, and guarded study, ending with a playful plan to read the risky Kirkbride texts under careful wards.
Someone do something. Somebody
Pick up some steel if you want to.
That's just not.
Ass!
I didn't know that they would respawn so quickly.
Don't leave Skyrim alive!
Let's get this over with! Give in to your rage. You really had no chance in this fight.
No!
Don't fall in there. I think she has the notes, but I'll check the other body just to be safe. Where'd the lady go? Oh, there she is.
Huh?
Oh, I don't have hotkeys.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
You keep your distance with that magic. Think you can steal from me? Don't hurt me, you win!
Such is the power of the written word.
You're dead.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
You threw your life away the moment you chose to challenge me.
Tree is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Thought there was a relic here on this ship. Just a painting. All right. Oh, is there another pillar this way? There is. What of this?
Victory will be mine! Die, damn you!
Wow, it missed because of the time
Let's get
shenanigans.
this over with! Take that!
You guys need healing? It's healing the Thalmor. I just healed you and you went down?
Be wary, for we are surrounded.
Victory will be mine!
Fool! You think you're doing?
Oh, Brotherhood of Old. Neat. Iceborne? Different. Different word.
Take that! Die, damn you!
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. take the lead. I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you? Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. Let's get going. I want her
Do
head
some
on
role
my
playing.
mantle.
Said rumor in so he can crack jokes. Said, we don't need Jazargo. Selena.
Be careful. It can be icy here.
I gotta rewrite this. I can't trust the AI to know that they won't be allowed in.
Why, these are 3 college-trained wizards and a master wizard that is also headless. Don't ask why. A wizard did it. Anyways, we excel at Nordic dungeon crawls.
I don't care if they juggle
The wind
Atranax
blows
and
bitter
Brumid out of
cold in this
moonlight.
place.
This is guild business and it stays tight. Fewer feet, fewer echoes, fewer mistakes. They wait outside.
Well, as the college's least reputable adjunct, I vote we take the cold bench and pretend we're enjoying the night air. If you start screaming, we'll assume it's the happy kind and absolutely not sprint in with wards blazing.
Zula, if he insists we hold the line out here, I will set a ward lattice on the entrance, mark your cadence, and keep a recall ready. If you call for help, say Dunmer, and we come. Until then, no heroics.
Fine, I can handle this on my own. But Rumorin, start forging some documents to make Mercer look bad. It'll be funny if nothing else to show Maven that he was behind Golden Glow's sale.
You even breathe on a ledger with my name in it, and I'll make sure Maven has your head mounted over the meadery door. Keep your petty games out of this and keep moving.
Tempting as it is to invent a thrilling paper trail of bad decisions, I prefer my neck unmounted. Also, Maven laughs at forgeries the way bears laugh at bells.
Absolutely not. We are not fabricating evidence against an ally while you are inside a ruin with him. Focus on Carlisle. If you still think this is amusing later, we can discuss ethics and consequences somewhere warm and far from Blackbriar ears.
Mercer, please don't threaten my eye candy blade binder. I am a vampire. I will drink you should I feel like it. My power is something you should fear.
Save the theatrics for someone impressed by them. You want fear, earn it by not bungling the job. Draw on me again, and I'll show you how quickly Maven's favor dries up for liabilities. Now eyes forward. We finish Carlisle where you're finished.
Not to undercut my own eye candy brand, but let's maybe keep the biting to consenting necks and not the fellow holding your cut of the purse, yes. I'd like to survive long enough to complain about the cold again.
Zula, breathe. You don't need to prove anything here. Stay focused, Ward, when the stone whispers, and call Juniper if Carlisle pins you. Mercer, threats escalate mistakes. Keep this professional where you'll get neither fear nor results.
That was fun. Oh wow, it had all of that information, like the entire dialogue I've had. It's that, I wonder if they have ever fixed that in future releases. It is possible to update Mantella software mid playthrough. Alright, you guys group.
Is it, blood drinker?
Hello? Yes, what
Let
is
us
it now?
depart.
That's enough of this unnecessary chatting. We need to keep going.
Come on. Come on.
You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
Focused on. Alright, let's see if this just gets things to happen.
Shadow hide you.
Let's at least start a conversation with him.
Look at this Mercer. I'm invisible. What a novel concept for thieves to use. Would probably make a lot more money if the guild practiced illusion instead of archery like a bunch of Enwas.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Keep your voice down, Ashlander. If you can manage to turn invisible without tripping over your own boots, then use it. But save the lecture on guild doctrine for after Carlia is bleeding on the floor. Illusion is a tool, same as a bow, a blade, a lockpick.
I don't think he's gonna be following me. Unlocked Mercer Frey. Yep, Mercer's broken. Wonder what happens if I were to just leave him there. Doesn't seem like there's anything back there. All the Alicias. Not like I don't have, 5,000 of them. $5,300.
Let's get this overdried, damn you!
the save was timed perfectly, it seems. What is behind me?
Filthy sweat.
This better be important.
I guess I am taking the lead. I have this, don't I? Yes, I have. Oh well. We could melt it down. Fossil. Basically, I have to carry around every fossil that we find. Oh, my summons.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Let's get this over with!
Interesting.
Let's get this over with!
All right, I've killed enough Draugr that even someone as loud of you can sneak through here.
Then stop tallying corpses and move. Chaps add pressure plates along the ribs of the corridor and a clawed door deeper in. I want eyes on Alcos and arrow slits, not your coin purse. Hold there. See the dust.
Yes, Master Frey.
Good. Means the mechanism has been disturbed recently. Someone passed through here not long ago. Light feet careful. Carlia favors tripwire bypasses and oil slicks. Stay off the center stones. Hug the wall. Keep that invisibility for when the corridor narrows.
He's walking away from me. Okay. Guess this skeleton won't be getting back up. A bit much.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Die, damn you! Let's get this over with!
Not that I get experience from that.
Shadow hides you.
The hunger gonna do anything? Ow. Really? I was losing health that entire time. Ten out of 10. Give it a couple tries. If not, then maybe I'll just honestly go and end the stream. I can read more Way of the Kings. Does it load? For those who are watching on YouTube, if they're watching this far, and just check the see how much is remaining in the bot. Oh, would you look at that? It actually did load. Of course, we quick save. Oh, 10 out of 10, yes. I always forget. %0 chance to steal, but it would be nice. 7%.
There's 2 more of them ahead.
Now he's working.
Yes, yes, what is it now? Who's there?
Hey, Dunmer is here. Wonder how she got here.
Something's near. Your feeble attempt to hide is in.
I'm not gonna load again.
Damn you!
I'll spit on your corpse!
Take that!
Filthy slut. Now you burn, Fetcher. This is the power of the Telvanni.
Try it, damn you! Let's get this over with! Victory will be mine! Let's get this over with! Take that!
I think I killed my own hunger.
Your end is near! Bone chimes. Clever. To wake the Draugr, I bet. Don't blunder into it. There's little time for talk. What do you want?
A save, that's what I want. Is every one of these filled with something? Is that unique to this dungeon? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I wish I had Frenzy.
Am I supposed to be in? Why won't you die? No! No!
Really? Really? YouTube viewers that checked the time left in the VOD are probably like, well, there's some time left, but how much? Not a lot. Some. Some. Alright, without frenzy, that was just straight up a crash. Straight up a crash. Alright, this is where we shall end things. I am sad that I will no longer be able to have the VTuber model on. Very, very sad. Bye.